morning, dear students and esteemed parents. Over the last few years, the academic exhibition has become an imperative part of our school curriculum as well as a tradition. It involves integrating the students' knowledge and skills to real life situations and gaining valuable experience from that. This year, despite the pandemic, my students and teachers were unwavering in their decision to continue this learning experience. This involved collecting all the parts of the project remotely. This arduous process involved deciding on the content, preparing the parts, collecting them, and editing them to make a final presentation. And I'm proud to say that my students, teachers, in charges, and my IT team have done a wonderful job. Congratulations. This year, we named our academic exhibition Incredible India. As you know, India is a land of diverse cultures, religions, and traditions. As a part of this project, the students have researched facts about the diverse states of India and integrated it with the subject knowledge they have gained in their classes. The final presentation will give you a virtual tour of the diverse states of India, and I'm sure this beautiful journey of incredible India will mesmerize our audience. Happy viewing.
Gujars in 700 to 800 BC gave a name. The land of legends gained fame. Looking at its vibrant culture, we all are enthralled. The jubilant state Gujarat, it is called.
Let's now take you on a virtual tour of the land of colors, cuisine, and the charismatic culture. We would like you all to have a glimpse of the uniqueness of Gujarat. It has the longest coastline, Gandhinagar, as the greenest and the cleanest city, Surat as the diamond hub of the world, the first ever vegetarian outlet of international fast food brand. You will also witness world's tallest statue, largest oil refinery, damsels dancing on the beats of Dandiya, the divine landmarks of Dwarka and Somnath temple, the business brigade blessed by the waters of Narmada and Tapi. These are some unknown and amazing facts about Gujarat, recited with rhythm and rhyme which would compel you to explore the great Gujarat.
Daya Bhabhi's Garba and Jethalal's Fafra Jalebi make Gujarati sound as sweet as one can be. Bounded with water, sublime and slime, it has the largest coastline. Women in vibrant chanya cholis and dandiya sticks formed with the flower to mark the celebration of Navratri in its true flavor.
The sparkles of diamond make Surat shine as the richest city with glory benign. It has been recorded as the safest state with the least of the crime rate, with hues and shades galore. It's Gandhinagar, the only city that is greenest and pure.
First ever pure vegan outlets like Subway keeps the non-veg cuisine at bay. The statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel stands in all its majesty. It reminds us of the Iron Man's conviction and integrity. Dwarka, the abode of Lord Krishna, makes the land divine. Somnath temple is considered one of the Char Dhams, a holy shrine.
The state is known for business diaspora. Every Gujarati has a skilled businessman's aura. All over the world, it's Shah and Patels who own most of the retails.
Jamnagar's oil refinery is the largest on earth. With it being here, world faces no oil dearth. It has maximum number of airports, that is 17. difficult to travel across the globe, it has never been. Who has not hummed the utterly, butterly delicious Amul? From Gujarat to India and world, it marks its rule. I hope you all enjoyed exploring incredible Gujarat with us. Now, our fellow friends will apprise you with the statistical data of Gujarat.
Gujarat, the land of natural beauty, famous architecture, wildlife reserves, folk dances, and many lip smacking dishes. Apart from all of this, Gujarat is also famous for many tourist destinations such as Statue of Unity, Run of Kutch, Gir National Park, etc. It is a state on western coast of Indian Peninsula and shares borders with Pakistan and state of Rajasthan to the northeast. Distance from Amritsar to Gujarat via National Highway 62 is 1365 km. Its latitude is 22.25 degrees north and longitude is 71.19 degrees east. There are 33 districts in Gujarat. Gujarat covers an area of 1,96,024 km square. Its elevation is 3,665 feet. Its area rank is 5th.
The population of Gujarat is 7,15,21,926. Gujarat is 10th largest state in terms of population of India. The density of the population of Gujarat is 308 persons. The density means the number of people living in each unit area. According to the 2011 census, religion in Gujarat are as following: Hinduism 88.57%, Muslims 9.62%, Christianity 0.52%, Sikhism 0.10%, Jain 0.95%.
Gujarat literacy rating 79.3% and growing at an average annual rate of 10.35%. There are about 52 million speakers of Gujarati worldwide, making it the 23rd spoken language in world. Other major languages are Bili 4.8%, Hindi 4.7%, including speaker of the Rajasthani varieties.
The Statue of Unity is a statue of Indian statesman and independence activist Vallabhbhai Patel, 1875 to 1950. Statue of Unity is world's tallest statue with a height of 182 meters and located about 100 kilometers from Vadodara. It is built with a cost of Rs 2,989 crore. Gujarat is one of the largest milk producing states in India with a contribution of 7.75% share in the total milk production of India. The Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary is a forest and wildlife sanctuary in Gujarat. It is located 43 km northeast of Somnath, 65 km southeast of Junagadh, and 60 km southwest of Amreli. There are around 600 Asiatic lions in the state of Gujarat. Now, our friends will tell you more about natural vegetation and wildlife of Gujarat.
The largest home of Asiatic lions in India, Marina National Park, the wild blue bull, how amazing times and what an amazing trip it was. You all must be wondering what I am talking about. So dear friends, today I and my friends are going to tell you about the natural vegetation and wildlife of Gujarat. So let us begin. Natural vegetation and wildlife of Gujarat. Gir National Park. Established in the year 1956, the deciduous forest is home for the endangered Asiatic lions and is one of the most famous tourist destinations in India. Covered in dense forest, teak trees, semi-green flowers, acacia shrubs, and 400 species of plants cover this massive area. You can view various animals here like antelope, nilgai, chintal, chikara, lions, pythons, crocodiles, etc. Narayan Sarovar Wildlife Sanctuary. Situated in the Surial district of the Kutch, it is famous for housing the magnificent and endangered species of chinkara. The wildlife here displays the perfect blend of desert and seaside ecosystems.
Nalsovar Bird Sanctuary. This is the largest wetland sanctuary in Gujarat and it attracts plethora of exotic species of majority birds which can go to as high as 250. Sanctuary such as Porbandar is also famous for its picturesque beauty. During the peak seasons, you will be available to witness the sky and marshland trees covered in colorful birds. Great Indian Bustard Sanctuary was established during 1917. As the name suggested, this place is primarily set up with the purpose of providing a conservation area of Great Indian Bustard. The region is prone and remains semi-arid throughout the year. Here you can also witness all the three incredible types of bustard, which is a rare sight to behold during your visit to Gujarat.
Welwada Blackbuck National Park. As the name suggested, this incredible grassland national park is home to the rare and endangered species of blackbuck in India. This place is known for being the second largest home for wildlife in Gujarat. Sulpaneshwar Wildlife Sanctuary. The sanctuary is home for endangered flora and fauna that are prone to extinction. This place is an oasis for animals from the hunter and poachers. The brackish water in the salt reserve here allow the marine life to thrive.
Well, that was only about natural vegetation and wildlife. No, only this, there is more to explore. So, now my friend will tell you about temples and historical places of Gujarat.
मैं गुजरात जो जाना जाता हूँ लैंड ऑफ लेजेंड यानी दंत कथाओं की भूमि के नाम से। मैं विख्यात हूँ सिंधु घाटी की सभ्यता के उद्गम स्थल के रूप में। यही जन्म स्थली हूँ गांधी और पटेल की। मैं स्त्री शक्ति के उत्सव गरबा के लिए प्रसिद्ध हूँ तो साथ ही प्रसिद्ध हूँ अपने मंदिरों और स्मारकों के लिए। यहाँ के मुख्य पवित्र मंदिर हैं सोमनाथ, द्वारिकाधीश, श्री स्वामीनारायण, अंबाजी का मंदिर, अक्षरधाम आदि, जहाँ भक्त अपने भगवान की भक्ति और प्रेम में खींचे चले आते हैं। बहुत से स्मारक है जैसे कीर्ति तोरण, जूनागढ़ का किला, बौद्ध गुफाएं, स्टैचू ऑफ यूनिटी, साबरमती आश्रम आदि। रोमांच, करिश्मे, रहस्य, जीवन रंगों की अनंत सुंदरता तथा सांस्कृतिक विरासत को दर्शाती यह मंदिर और स्मारक सबको आकर्षित करते हैं। तो आओ तुम्हें गुजरात से मिलाते हैं, मंदिरों और स्मारकों की बात खास बतलाते हैं।
रानी की वाव। रानी की वाव बहुत है खास, आए जाने इसकी खूबियाँ जिसमें छिपा इतिहास। पाटन की रानी ने पति की याद में बावड़ी का निर्माण करवाया। जल संग्रह की तकनीक और अनुपातों को सुंदर ढंग से समझाया। मारू गुर्जर शैली में बावड़ी का निर्माण करवाया। विष्णु अवतार की मूर्तियों को दीवारों पर उकरवाया। 16 श्रृंगार को शिल्प कला से समझाया। यूं ही नहीं विश्व धरोहर की सूची में स्थान अपना पाया।
सोमनाथ मंदिर। सोमनाथ मंदिर जहाँ बसे भगवान, जिसकी महिमा का गुणगान करते हैं पुराण। शाह मुक्त होने को चंद्रदेव ने किया शिव गुणगान। अपने इष्ट के सम्मान में किया मंदिर का निर्माण। 200 मन सोने का घंटा था इसकी संपन्नता का प्रमाण, जिसके कारण कई हुए आक्रमण, हुआ कई बार निर्माण। भक्ति भव्यता दिव्यता का यहाँ अनोखा मेल, जिसका मुश्किल है करना बखान।
द्वारिकाधीश मंदिर धरा सौराष्ट्र की, जहाँ पूजे जाए कई धाम, पर सबके मन बसा द्वारिका, जहाँ बसे मुरली मनोहर श्याम। मथुरा छोड़ कृष्ण ने सौराष्ट्र को राजधानी बनाया, भक्ति और आशीर्वाद की खुशबू को यहाँ रचाया। 2500 वर्ष पूर्व गोमती के किनारे निर्माण कराया, जहाँ हरिग्रह था, वही वज्रनाभ ने प्रभु को विराजमान कराया। मोक्ष का द्वार कहो या कहो पवित्र धाम, है पवित्र धरा द्वारिका, जहाँ बसे मुरली मनोहर श्याम।
ये तो थी धार्मिक स्थलों और स्मारकों की कहानी। अब सुनते हैं गुजरात के खान पान तथा भोजन के विषय में मेरे अन्य मित्रों की जुबानी।
Hello friends, how are you all? Last week I visited the temples of Gujarat. It was a wonderful trip, but at the same time I observed that the people there are lacking reliable access to sufficient quantity of affordable, nutritious food. It seems that state is facing food insecurity.
But Raman, I believe that Gujarat is a prosperous state and should be food secure. It being my hometown, I have seen a lot of growth there.
Well, as per reports, the situation isn't as good. A staggering 73.66% rural Gujarat are found to be insecure for more than 6 months in a year and 19% in non-tribal sample.
I discussed the consequences of food insecurity with my teacher. She told me that it could lead to chronic problems in school-age children like asthma, anemia, anxiety, and aggression. It can also cause PEM disease like Kuriosker and marasmus. Even obesity is a consequence of malnutrition.
What exactly is malnutrient? Is the government not doing anything about it?
Malnutrition is a condition when the body isn't getting enough nutrients in the diet. This leads to imbalances in the protein and energy intake, causing protein energy malnutrition or PEM diseases. The government is definitely playing its role in tackling and eradicating malnutrition. Number 1, by midday meal schemes. Number 2, integrated child development scheme. Number 3, National Children Fund.
This was quite an eye opener, and now I understood why my mother keeps insisting on taking an balanced diet. Now, after this information discussion on food and nutrition, let's learn about the culture of Gujarat.
बड़ा ही खुशहाल राज्य, कपड़े हीरे दा व्यापार, शाकाहारी लोग वैष्णव, पढ़े लिखे ते समझदार, गुजराती बोली ते भाषा विच हुंदा सब कमकार, गुजरात दे लोक नाच दी चर्चा करदा है संसार, गुजरात इतिहास अमुल्ला, बड़ा अमीर विरसा विहार, गुजराती लोकां दी अपनी वखरी सभ्यता सभ्याचार।
गुज्जर तो गुजरात है बड़िया, सुंदर कुदरत ते कायनात, वख वख ढंगी होवे खेती, मूंगफली बाजरा ਅਤੇ ਕਪਾਸ, ਡਾਂਡੀਆ ਗਰਬਾ ਲੋਕ ਨਾਚ ਨੇ, ਨਵਰਾਤਰ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤ, ਚਾਂਦਨੀ ਛਿਟਕੇ ਪੂਰਨਮਾਸ਼ੀ, ਚਿੱਟੀ ਚਿੱਟੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਰਾਤ। बड़े ही अमन पसंद गुजराती, देश ਦੇ बड़े वफादार, गुजराती लोकां दी अपनी ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸੱਭਿਅਤਾ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ।
डोसा सांबर वड़ा जलेबी ढोकला खाखरा मजेदार, ਖਾਣ ਪੀਣ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਸ਼ੌਕੀਨੀ ਬੜੇ ਮਿਲਾਪੜੇ ਮਿਲਣਸਾਰ ਚਿੱਟਾ ਕੁੜਤਾ ਧੋਤੀ ਪਗੜੀ ਪਹਿਨਣ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਲਹਿੰਗਾ ਚੋਲੀ ਸਾੜੀ ਪਹਿਨਣ ਕਰਨ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਹਾਰ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰ ਬੜੇ ਮਿਹਨਤਕਸ਼ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਹੱਕ ਲਈ ਲੜਦੇ ਮਰਦੇ ਯਾਰ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸਭਿਅਤਾ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ
ਰਾਜਸਥਾਨ ਐਮਪੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਸ਼ਟਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੱਡਾਂ ਟਕਰਾਉਣ ਬੇਖੌਫ ਨਿਡਰ ਨੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਅਪਰਾਧੀ ਗੁੰਡੇ ਘਬਰਾਣ ਦਵਾਰਕਾ ਦੀ ਤੇ ਸੋਮਨਾਥ ਮੰਦਰ ਬਾਲਾਜੀ ਹਨੂਮਾਨ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਚਪਾਤੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਆਵਣ ਕਰਨ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਧਾਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਾਨ ਹਿੰਦੂ ਪਾਰਸੀ ਜੈਨ ਇਸਲਾਮ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸਭਿਅਤਾ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ ਵੱਲਭ ਭਾਈ ਪਟੇਲ ਤੇ ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਿਤਾ ਮਹਾਤਮਾ ਗਾਂਧੀ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਸਨ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਗੀਤ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਗਾਂਧੀ ਨਰਿੰਦਰ ਮੋਦੀ ਤੇ ਅਮਿਤ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਹੀ ਵਾਸੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਤਿੰਨ ਅੱਡੀ ਤਿੰਨੇ ਹੀ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਸੋਲਰ ਪਾਵਰ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਸਰੋਵਰ ਸਿਫਤ ਕਰੇ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸੱਭਿਅਤਾ ਤੇ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ
Dear audience, I hope you found this presentation interesting and informative. So before we conclude it, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to acknowledge the contribution of those who worked behind the scene to execute this event. Our respected director, Sir Mr. Vineet Agarwal, for his constant support and motivation. Our venerable principal, Ma'am Mrs. Shweta Agarwal, for being the catalyst that inspired us to give our best and stood by us as a pillar of strength. Our facilitator, Mr. Balraj Singh, for his untiring support and able guidance. We are fortunate to be supported by a team of very active, efficient, and dedicated teachers who are well versed in their jobs and are result oriented. With a deep sense of appreciation, I sincerely thank all the faculty members. And the last but not the least, our rock stars, our dear students, for their participation, and all the parents for the rock solid support system and encouragement. Thank you very much, everyone.